Joshua, you have a question?
Yeah, I was just wondering if my attorney was going to be present today.
Yeah, he just showed up in the courtroom right now, so give us just one moment.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
For some reason, I can't get my mouse to work. I just got the camera to work. It's got to be this thing. Mr. Kingsford, could you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? Thank you.
It's kind of quiet, but I can hear you.
Carmen, I'm going to have to reboot. Okay. So we'll have to go. I'm going to be rebooting for everybody on Zoom, so just hold on. I can't seem to get my computer to work other than the video and audio on Zoom. So give me just a moment. You'll see it go blank and then come back up. All right, court's on the record, Commerce City Municipal Court for the afternoon session of September 22nd, 2021. For the people on Zoom, please leave your devices on mute. I will ask you to unmute when I'm ready to call your case. For the people in the courtroom, when I call your name, I'm going to direct you to come forward to one of the 3 stations in the front. While you're at that station, I need you to speak loudly and clearly. One of our responsibilities today is to make sure everything that you say gets properly recorded. After you're done at the station, I'll direct you to see my clerks in the lobby. Their windows are located to the left once you've exited through the double doors at the rear of the courtroom. When you leave the courtroom, you do need to go out through those double doors, but don't go out through the metal detector. Make the left before the metal detector, and that'll get you to my clerk's windows. All right, Antonio Reda, if you would come to station number 1, please. Good afternoon.
Hello?
Yeah, whoever that is on telephone number 819, please put your device on mute. I will ask you to unmute it when I'm ready to call your case. I'm doing another case right now.
Okay. My name is Max Sanchez. I got disconnected, just to let you know, but I'm going to go on mute. Thank you.
Okay. All right, Mr. Reva, I have a document that indicates that if you plead guilty to the added reduced charge of improper lane use, that's a 3-point violation. The city attorney will dismiss both of the original charges against you from August 5th of 2021 at about 10:30 in the morning in the area of 83rd and Tower Road here in Commerce City. Is this how you wish to resolve your case today, by pleading guilty to this reduced charge? Did you watch the advisement of rights video? Do you understand that if I accept your guilty plea to this reduced charge, you are renouncing all of those trial and appeal related rights that I advised you of in that video? Has anyone forced you or coerced you to get you to plead guilty to this reduced charge against your will? Has anyone made any promise to you to get you to enter this guilty plea? Are you currently under the influence of any drugs, alcohol, or medications that affect your ability to understand what you're doing in court today? Then to the added reduced charge of improper lane use, a 3-point violation on August 5th of 2021 here in Commerce City, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty? I'll accept your guilty plea. Anything you want to tell me that I should consider before I impose the sentence against you? All right, I'll note there's nothing in aggravation on your driving record. Your scheduled fine is $120. I'm going to reduce your fine to $80 plus surcharges plus court costs. When you go to the windows in the lobby and see my clerks, they're going to tell you what the total is. If you need them to, they'll work out a payment plan for you. Do you have any questions? All right, go ahead. Go out the double doors, make the left, and see my clerks. Okay, this is the one we did off the record, right? Jeremy Pearson? Okay. All right, I'm going to keep this so that I can enter the ROA. All right, David Tatman, if you would come to station number 2, please. Good afternoon. All right, this matter, I believe, is scheduled for trial this afternoon. The city attorney has indicated that he wants to go ahead and dismiss this case. I'm going to go ahead and enter the order of dismissal. When you go to the windows in the lobby and see my clerk, she'll give you a copy of the order of dismissal, and then you are free to leave. Thank you. Any witnesses present on this matter are hereby released from their subpoenas. All right. Max Sanchez, you still there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. The city attorney is elected to dismiss this case against you. There are no remaining issues to be addressed. I'm going to go ahead and enter the order of dismissal. My clerks will send you an email later today or tomorrow telling you or verifying that the case was dismissed. Do you have any questions?
Okay, and what email do you have for me? Because I got locked out of one of my phones. I lost it. I want to make sure it's the correct one I could receive.
Whatever one you use to log on right now, that's the one that they'll send the order to.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it. You have a wonderful day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
His email? That's okay. Kimberly Negrete, if you would unmute your device, please. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Ron Kingsford appearing with and on behalf Kimberly Negrete in the virtual courtroom.
Let me have your registration number, Mr. Kingsford.
Registration number 29456.
All right, would you wait for the reading and advisement?
Yes, we do, Your Honor.
All right, the city attorney indicates we're simply going to set this matter over for a new court date. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
How much time do you need?
We anticipate taking the Making Better Choices class and a dismissal. I don't know what the line is on as far as getting in, but I would assume 45 to 60 days would be ideal.
Yeah, we'll set it out about 6 weeks. I just saw the additional notes. All right, so we'll set this matter for a pretrial conference. My clerk will send both of you the notice of the new court date. It'll be set out. Do you know where you're setting them to, Carmen? It looks like November 4th or 3rd. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Kingsford, could you check your calendar for November 4th at 1:15?
Your Honor, I will not be available on November 3rd or 4th. I'll be out of the state. If I could have an alternate date, please.
How about the 10th?
At 1:15 would be perfect.
Okay. We'll set this matter over to 1:15. The city attorney indicates that if she successfully completes the Making Better Choices class, has no contact with Early Quintero, and commits no new law violations, upon everyone's return, the case can be dismissed. Is that your understanding, Mr. Kingsford?
It is, Your Honor. Are we talking about the ISAE Making Better Choices class?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And my clerks will send you the referral. Okay?
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. You and Ms. Negrete can leave the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is Donovan Teague's mother reporting in for court.
Perfect. I was just going to ask you what your name is. I will send you to the breakout room with the city attorney. Thank you.
Thank you.
Xavier Smith, if you would unmute your device, please. Mr. Smith, would you unmute your device, please?
Oh, sorry about that.
It's all right. Okay, I have a document that indicates that if you plead guilty to the added reduced charge of, I'm getting feedback. Mr. Smith, are you in the building?
No, I'm actually at my house.
Okay, for some reason I'm getting feedback. All right, that's fine. I think we can work through it. I have a document that indicates that if you plead guilty to the added reduced charge of driving a vehicle with a defective headlight, a 1-point violation, on August 11th of 2021 at 1:09 in the afternoon in the area of 64 and Highway 85, the city attorney will dismiss the original speeding charge against you. Is this how you wish to resolve your case today? It's coming from yours. You need to mute yours.
Yeah, mine's all the way up. Oh, no.
Okay. I found out where it was coming from. It's from my clerk in here. She thought she had turned it down. All right. Mr. Smith, is this how you wish to resolve your case today, by pleading guilty to the 1-point violation?
Yes, sir.
All right. Did you watch the advisement of rights video?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that if I accept your guilty plea to this reduced charge, you're waiving all of those trial and appeal-related rights that I advised you of in that video?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced you or coerced you to get you to plead guilty to this reduced charge against your will?
No, sir.
Has anyone made any promise to you to get you to enter this guilty plea?
No, sir.
Are you currently under the influence of any drugs, alcohol, or medications that affect your ability to understand what you're doing in court today?
No, sir.
Then to the added reduced charge of driving a vehicle with a defective headlight, a 1-point violation, on August 11th of 2021 here in Commerce City. How do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I'll accept your guilty plea. Anything you want to tell me that I should take into consideration before I impose the sentence against you?
No, sir.
All right. It looks like you're a resident of Wyoming. Is that correct?
That's what my license says. I just moved down to Colorado in Greeley, and I just got an apartment.
Okay. Well, make sure you go to DMV, get your license exchanged out, and while you're there, register to vote in Colorado. Okay?
Will do, sir.
This also looks like it's your first moving violation in Colorado, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Your scheduled fine's only $80. There's nothing in aggravation here. I'm going to reduce it to $40 plus surcharges plus court costs. When you leave the meeting, either later today or tomorrow, my clerks will reach out to you by email. They're going to tell you what the total is when everything gets added in, and if you need them to, they'll work out a payment plan for you. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, you can go ahead and leave the meeting. Just keep an eye out for that email, all right?
Okay, thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm. On Mr. Starkovich's case with Mr. Redfern, I did an ROA asking that he be set for a sentence review, and the date should be cleared with Mr. Starkovich. So while he's here, let's get a date. Oh, I put that on Alma's desk. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I figured we'd do it while he's here. Let's clear the date. It needs to be in about 30 days. He was supposed to go to halfway house, and he ended up getting straight probation, so I couldn't run my sentence concurrent. That's what I get for doing it before he got sentenced. I knew not to do that, but what the heck. Well, it's 6 weeks out. Mm-hmm. You have to log in before you can pay for it. All right. No, I have to wait for Mr. Teague. I don't have a phone number one. I just have Jonathan Minter. Right. Winternheimer. Okay, there they are. They're number 598. All right. Donovan Teague, if you would unmute your device, please.
Hello?
Hello. Okay.
I did.
I need your mother to state her name.
Mom.
Yes, my name is Sonia Lynette Reddick Dyson.
And you're Donovan's mother?
Yes, I am.
All right. The city attorney tells me that Donovan needs more time to do the community service and the petty theft class. Is that correct?
Right, because we're having trouble with the login. I'm going to call the ISE people. We paid for it that day when we saw you after court, and we could not log in. And we called, and they keep sending us the same login number. We went to the library, I went to the library, couldn't log in. I did it at home and couldn't log in. I don't know what the deal is. And as far as nonprofits, a lot of them were closed because of COVID. So we didn't know if ARC or Goodwill is a nonprofit. We didn't know that until the city attorney just told us.
Yeah, ARC, Goodwill, food banks, Meals on Wheels, libraries.
Oh, okay.
All kinds of places. Churches, schools.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All you got to do is, when you get him signed up, just have him ask, are you a nonprofit agency? If they say yes, that's good enough. If they say no, then find someplace else. Okay?
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, so ARC, Goodwill, libraries, and schools or something?
I'm sorry, what was the last one you just said?
A school?
Yep, schools. All of those places work. All right.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We're going to email you and Donovan a new court date. It's going to be in about 6 weeks. We'll send you a new community service form, a new petty theft referral form. Keep working to contact ISAE to get that stuff taken care of by the next court date, okay?
Okay, we will definitely do that, sir. I thank you so much for that, because we were just walking blind, but we did what you told us to do. We were right there, sir.
Okay. Let's make sure to
Thank
get it
you
done
so
by the
much,
next date.
Your Honor. All right, thank you so much, Your Honor. I'll sit here and wait for the clerk. Thank
Okay,
you.
You can go ahead and leave the meeting now.
Okay, thank you, sir. Have a good day.
You too. I guess I'm not surprised, but also I am a little disappointed that people wait until their court date before they let us know that they have trouble signing up for the class. I don't know why my system, I had to reboot it to get it to work. It just like froze, wouldn't work. No wonder he can't hear me. Mr. Winterheimer, could you go ahead and unmute your device, please? Joshua Winterheimer, I'm calling up your case. Could you unmute your device? There you are. Mr. Winterheimer, are you able to hear me? You're muted again. I need you to unmute. You're still muted. Should be in the bottom left-hand corner. It looks like a microphone. You're still muted. I can see you, but you're muted. Okay, now you're unmuted. Can you hear me? Say something.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're good. All right. Oh, for the record, we're on the record in case number CM304345 regarding Joshua Winterheimer. Mr. Starkovich is present in person. Mr. Winterheimer is present via Zoom. I see him both visually and audially. And Mr. Starkovich, it's my understanding you wish this matter set over for an additional pretrial conference. Is that correct? All right. Check your calendar for November 4th. That appears to be the day we're setting things. Yeah, we'd be doing it at 1:15. All right. So, Mr. Winterheimer, we're going to reschedule your case for Thursday, November 4th at 1:15 in the afternoon. It's a mandatory appearance. You can either appear in person or again by Zoom. Although I think if you're able to, I'd prefer that you appear in person by that date. We will be sending you an email notice of the new court date and time. Please keep in contact with Mr. Starkovich. Hopefully we'll be able to arrive at a resolution of your case on your next appearance. Do you have any questions, sir?
No, sir.
Okay. Mr. Starkovich, he indicated he did not have any questions. So we'll send you an email as well of the new court date and time. And can we go ahead and use that date as a sentence review date for Mr. Redfern? Yeah, let's do the 21st for Mr. Redfern. Okay, we'll do October 21st at 1:15 for his case. All right? All right. Let me have your registration number, Mr. Starkovich. 32184. Okay, I just for some reason hadn't put it on the back of the original citation. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, we can issue a new MIT, and they usually give them like I want to say it's like a 10-day period either way. Well, would you rather do that or make a claim for in-home detention? I mean, my whole intent was to run it concurrent with his community correction sentence. But if he got straight probation, I don't want to mess that up by having him go to jail and not be able to comply with probation. Yeah, let's set October 21st at 1:15 as a sentence review date. Okay? Do you want me to put that in as a text or a CBM for Redfern?
Put it in as a CBM and I'll have Alma do it right now.
Okay.
Send her a message. Owner, you're gonna put that in there. She can see the paperwork and see what needs to be done.
Land use code type language. Right. There's 11 games left. There's 11 games left. They could go 81 and 81 and finish 500. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of people there. Yep, we went to the 10th. They were like 2 for 19 with runners in scoring position. The Dodgers were like 4 for 6.
Max Scherzer, last time I checked, which was like this weekend or something, he's 9-0. It's like a point.
0.68.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure he was going to win the Cy Young Award until he got traded to the Dodgers and started winning everything.
The wild card, though, is still one game this year. Back to
Yeah, the Dodgers and the Giants are in. One is the division champ, the other is the wild card.
so
Right now it's
best record in baseball or second best
and
record in baseball
get a one-game playoff.
and